Welcome into episode 10 of Tony's Talks. This is a milestone episode for us. We're very happy to have you along for the journey. I am John, and I'm here with my Uncle Tony.
How you doing?
It's another great day for a video, and we got a real special one for you guys. So, today, Uncle Tony, as you can see, given the paint palette, brushes, easel, canvas, is going to be doing a little painting for us today. So what we have here on the laptop is a Bob Ross tutorial. So Uncle is going to be painting Island in the Wilderness for us today. So he's going to be following along with the tutorial and painting it here on the canvas. And then we're going to see what the final product looks like. You excited?
Yeah, really excited.
So
Haven't painted in 40 years.
yeah, 40 years. That's some amount
4
of time.
decades, yes.
Yeah, so you don't have any sort of, art acumen to speak of?
No,
or-
none whatsoever.
No? Just paint some stick figures or what have you?
Stick figures,
Back
yes.
in the day, yeah.
My teacher, Lisa Van Allsburg.
Yeah. What was the story about her?
Her husband wrote the Polar Express and Jumanji series.
You said you did like some gardening for her back in the
Weed
day?
picking back in the
So
late
you
80s, late 70s.
So you could pick weeds, you just couldn't really draw.
She lived in Providence, Rhode Island with her husband.
You already get
Graduated from RISD.
on your smock.
Okay.
That's okay. All right, folks. So, without further ado, I'm going to step off camera and leave Uncle, the star of the show, to do his magic.
Okay.
Any questions before we get started?
Let's start the video.
Start the video for you.
Tell me when to start. When do I start? Oh, the joy of painting.
We'll take this old brush and just making little X's, little crisscross strokes. We'll just very quickly drop in just a little warm part in the sky here. Maybe we'll have a little pink in the sky. I sort of like that. And in our world, we can do anything that we want to do here. Any old thing. There. Doesn't take too long when you're using a brush that's 2 inches wide. Just tap a little color into it, and let's go back up here. And still using our little crisscross strokes, X's. That's all they are, little X's. We'll just apply a little bit of the phthalo blue. Something about like so. Then we'll come back after we clean the brush and blend that together. Now the blue is many, many times stronger than this little pink area. It'll just eat it up, so be careful, be careful. While we have that on there, let's have some water in this painting. I love water, and it's very easy to paint in this style. Still water is always level. And I think today we'll have still
What
water.
color do I
from
use?
the outside, we'll put a little down here too. I'm just putting a little Prussian blue in each corner to darken it. And then the most fun part of this whole technique is washing the brushes. Since these are oil paints, we're washing our brushes with odorless paint thinner. Shake off the excess and just beat the devil out of it. That's really the most fun part of it. Now with a clean brush, and it's relatively dry from just beating it.
Well, it doesn't look too bad. It looks like the Flag Day poster.
Like so.
I don't have pink.
That's all there is to it.
What do you do to make pink? How do you make
And
pink?
down here, we'll just do the same thing. There. What's so fantastic about this is that anybody can put a little masterpiece on canvas with just a little bit of practice, a vision in your mind, and off you go. In our world, there lives, does now, some little trees back in here. Now these are a little closer. You're seeing a little more detail, a little more distinct. There. And we just drop them in. We don't know where they go. Wherever you want. That's exactly where they should live. You know, when I was a traditional painter, one of the hardest things to make effectively was reflections. Watch how easy. I'll take some of that same color. We'll take a 2-inch brush touch and pull down. Just pull straight down. It's most important that it goes straight down. Something like so. Straight down. Make those little noises. and very lightly go across there. And instantly we have some nice reflections. That's simple. And we can just drop in just a little waterline. Just a happy little waterline lives back in here somewhere. We don't know where it is. Don't know that we even care. Just let your imagination take you anywhere you want to go. A lot of times I start a painting and have nothing in mind but the time of day and the time of year. And from that, you can paint some fantastic little scenes. Don't worry about it. You don't always have to have a perfect vision in your mind of what it is you're going to paint. Now, if you want to reflect those, just pop in some general indications of where they are. No big deal, see? Because we don't make mistakes here. We have happy accidents. Very quickly, you learn to work with anything that happens. Let's go up in here. And we'll take this, and we'll just put the indication here. A little bit of soil, some dirt, some kind. Got to have a place if this is a little island for all this to sit on. All right. See there? That's all there is to it. Okay. All right, we got to figure out something to do on the other side now. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. You know, if you painted with me before, I like old big trees. Let's take a little bit of that color right there. Go right up in here. This is your bravery test. Take the corner of the old 2-inch brush, and let's just begin laying in a basic shape here for a tree.
What color? He didn't say anything about colors. He's just doing a tree.
Okay, what color is the tree?
Blue.
Use blue. Is that tree really blue?
What?
Green.
What?
It lives right there. Right there. Big old tree. But he's a nice tree. There he is. All right, while I got that brush going, tell you what, maybe let's do something about like this. And we'll just tap in all kinds of little bushy looking areas. Wherever you really are the creator on this piece of canvas, you can do anything. You can move rivers, mountains, create any illusion that you want here. Then we can go up here and we can begin picking out individual bushes, one at a time, one at a time. There's a happy little bush. He lives right there. You knew he was there, didn't you? And he's got a little friend named Clyde. Lives right over here. There he is. Take a little of the Van Dyke Brown and let's have us a little path. We had to walk all through these bushes. Mosquitoes would get us, so let's have us a little path that we can walk back in here and catch that big old trout or bass, whatever it is that lives in here. Notice that it's straight down and I'm pulling it in one direction. It's most important. That loads a lot of paint, and see, it rounds one edge. You want to turn it, put that rounded edge to the top. It's most important. And then we take that and we go right up in here. No pressure hardly, just enough to get the brush to touch the canvas. And we begin working on shape and form, and we create a bush or a tree that lives right there. I get letters every day from people all over the country that say they never believed they could paint, and they're doing it. Their friends and neighbors don't believe it when they look at their paintings, but they are doing it. And these little details are what will make your painting look a little more finished. Take your time when you're doing these and just drop them in here and there and there and wherever. And shoot, with that, I think we about have a finished painting. It's that easy. Let's take a little bit of the paint thinner, a little bright red, and we'll sign this little rascal. So if you have time, take a photograph, send to us. Let us hear from you. Until then, from all of us here, I'd like to wish you happy painting, and God bless, my friend.
You should take a really thin brush and sign it like on the white space.
I put Tony's Talks, TT.
Oh.
Wait, did he do it already?
I am so embarrassed.
Well, Uncle, looks like you really poured your heart and soul into this.
I tried, you guys.
Abstract.
A lot of
piece
passion
work.
on the canvas. You did leave some space untouched, a little white space there. But unfortunately, we didn't put you in as great a position to succeed. We only had water and we didn't have paint thinner, which Would have been nice for this.
Well, this is a
oil-based paint
beginner's
that we
beginner's
used.
try, as you well can tell.
Yeah. So, did you enjoy yourself?
I enjoyed myself, even though I was kind of stressed out.
Yeah. I mean, it's can be stressful, but it's all about having fun.
Junior high, Lisa Van Allsburg, yes.
Yeah. It's been a long time. You said 40-something years, 50 even, almost. You have anything to say to the fans?
I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
How much are you selling this piece for?
Best offer.
We'll start at 5 cents. Maybe it'll go up to $1 million.
Yeah, well, it might be really worth something one day. We'll have
You
to
never know.
keep it in
I'm
good
gonna
condition.
frame it and keep it in my wall, in case anybody ever wants to come in person and see it.
That's right, folks. You heard it here. All right. Well, thank you for joining us for episode 10 of Tony's Talks. This has been a little Bob Ross happy little island tutorial. Yeah, you can totally see the island in there.
Tree over there looks kind of like a tree.
Looks great. Looks great. All right. Well, thanks again, guys. We look forward to seeing you for episode 11.
Thanks for watching. Be safe.